Welcome to English Podcast 2.0, where learning English happens anywhere. Whether you're sipping a latte, stuck in traffic, or just trying not to drop a dumbbell on your foot. Today, we're solving a mystery that haunts so many learners. Why do I understand English but can't speak it? Let me paint a picture you might recognize. You binge-watch Stranger Things without subtitles. You laugh at memes. You even dream in English sometimes. But the second someone asks, "How's your day?" your mind goes blank. Your throat tightens. Words scatter like cockroaches when the lights flip on. Why? Is your brain broken? Are you doomed to forever nod and smile? Absolutely not. And by the end of this episode, you'll know exactly how to fix it. Here's the truth. Understanding English is like watching a cooking show. You see the steps, you smell the ingredients, but you're not holding the knife. Speaking is where you chop, burn, and eventually master the recipe. The good news? You're already halfway there. Today, we'll bridge that gap. Let's start with why this happens. Your brain has two lanes for language: input, listening/reading, and output, speaking/writing. Input is passive. It's cozy, low pressure, like soaking in a warm bath. Output is active. It's messy. It requires your mouth, your nerves, and your ego to work together. And here's the kicker. These lanes don't automatically connect. You can't magically turn Netflix marathons into small talk. You need to train the muscle. And yes, it is a muscle. But wait, before you blame yourself, let's talk roadblocks. First, the perfect sentence myth. You're trying to translate word for word from your native language, right? I must use the correct tense, the perfect idiom, the stop. Natives don't speak perfectly. They say, they mix up their slash there. They invent words like adulting. Fluency isn't about perfection. It's about connection. Second, muscle memory. Your mouth isn't used to English sounds. Think of it like learning guitar. At first, your fingers fumble, but repeat a chord enough times, and your hand just knows. Speaking is the same. Your tongue needs reps. Third, fear. Fear of sounding silly. Fear of silence. Fear that people will think you're less smart, less funny, less you. I get it. But here's a secret. Every English speaker, yes, even that smug colleague, has felt this. The difference? They kept going anyway. Now, let's fix this. Strategy 1. Start small, start silly. Talk to yourself. Yes, out loud. Narrate your day. I'm tying my shoes. These laces are evil. Describe your coffee. This is bitter. Did I forget the sugar again? It feels absurd, but you're teaching your brain to think directly in English, without translation. No audience, no pressure. Strategy 2. Steal like an artist. Ever heard a phrase in a show and thought, "I'll use that," then forgot it immediately? Time to change that. Next time you hear a useful chunk, like "give me a sec" or "that's a stretch," pause, repeat it, say it 10 times. Make it yours. Fluency isn't about inventing sentences. It's about recycling ones that already work. Strategy 3. The 3-second rule. When someone asks you a question, answer immediately. Don't overthink, even if it's just, good question, to buy time. Overthinking is quicksand. The longer you wait, the deeper you sink. And finally, celebrate the mess. Progress isn't a straight line. It's more like a toddler's crayon drawing. Maybe today you nail a greeting. Tomorrow, you blank on the word spoon. That's okay. One listener, Maria, practiced by ranting to her cat about the weather. 6 months later, she aced a job interview in English. Your wins will come, but only if you start. So here's your challenge. This week, speak before you feel ready. Order coffee in English. Compliment a stranger's shoes. Send a voice note to a friend saying, "I'm learning. Bear with me." Tag us at English Podcast 2.0 and tell us how it went. We'll celebrate you, stutters and all. Remember, Your voice isn't just words. It's courage. It's identity. It's the bridge between I understand and I am heard. So go on, make some noise. Thanks for listening. And until next time, keep leaning into the messy, magical work of finding your voice.